be my Project Pan products. And I used them to do my face today. And I used the Graveyard Girl, knock my mirror over every time, the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. But I'll have all that listed below too. I'll have everything that's in here listed below, so you won't miss out on anything, I promise. Okay, let's start with primer. I have these ELF primers. Okay, I have more up on the shelf. So when these are gone, I'm going to do my Project Pan for 1 month to see how far I can get through some of these products. Now, the thing with these, to see where they're at, you have to take this bottom part off. It just twists off. And they go up. They don't, like, it doesn't empty this way. It empties that way. So I had to turn them over and look. And that is where I'm at on this one. And this one is the Poreless Face Primer. So it won't be long. And that's not going to last very long. Not for my 30 days. Okay. The second one is ELF Mineral Infused Face Primer. And it is right there. Remember, it goes that way. So it's almost there too. So I figured I would just pop both of them in. And at any time when one of them runs out, I will let you guys know. But I'm also going to do an update at the end of the month what we managed to go through. Okay. That's the 2 primers I'm going to start with. Anytime that one runs out, I will let you guys know. And I will add another one on. And I have plenty to get through. So we're good. I'm not going to run out of anything. Okay. Foundation. For foundation, I am going to use my Milani. I have all the products in this little box, and that's where they're going to stay until the end of the month, unless they run out. And then I will let you guys know, and then they're going to go into my empties, and then we'll talk about that at the end of the month. But I don't know how to decide how much is in the DERMACOL, and it's the Wish DERMACOL, and it's in shade 208. But it is from Wish. I use it. I have not dyed yet. So, and then the Milani, it's the, it's 01 Creamy Vanilla. But even with the Creamy Vanilla, it's still too dark for my skin. So I have to mix 1 part to 2 parts in order to get it light enough. So I've been mixing this with this. I don't know how to do this one. I'm afraid to squeeze it down because then when I take the cap off, it's all going to squirt out. But this tube is like, it's pretty full. And the Milani is right here. It's marked right here. That's how much I have left. So I'm hoping to make a very big dent in this by the end of this month, because this is the one that I got right before I started YouTube, and it was summer and I was tanned a little. For me, I was tanned. And that, guys, April Fool's Day for one. It's going to be a year that I've been on YouTube this month. Excite. And, oh, by the way, not only is it April Fool's Day today, it's Easter. So make sure you have fun with the kids. Put some creepy little bugs in their Easter eggs this year. And then tell them April Fools. I would. But I don't have any little kids to do it to. But I used to have fun like that with my kids. So, anyway. I just think that would be fun. I told one of the girls from work, which that's going to be in my life update, all about work and everything. But I told one of the girls at work that she should come in and say that they hid an egg somewhere in the store and it's worth $100. So whoever is cleaning it and finds it will get the $100. And the idea is then they'll get cleaning done. 2, it's April Fool's Day, so when they don't find it and they're like, oh, where is it? Nobody found it. You say April Fool's Day and you got all your stuff done. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's the I got off on a tangent. Okay, foundation. I'm just saying, have fun with it, guys. How often do you get to have April Fool's Day and Easter all rolled into one? Have fun with it. I'm going to get my mom. I'm not sure how yet, but I'm going to get her. For my powder, I'm going to try and use this Maybelline Fit Me. It's in the shade 220, which is like the lightest shade I could find at the time. And as you can see, I've already kind of hit pan. So I'm hoping by the end of the month, this should be pretty much done. Because this also is one, I bought this the same time I got the Milani. So, hopes that I can get through some of this stuff. Not all of it. There's a lot of it that I think that we're going to get through. There's a lot of it I don't think we're going to make it through in a month. But we're going to see where we go. Okay, my next one is a big iffy. I can't figure out how much is in it, but when I was doing my face today, I felt like I really had to work to get it out. So I think that we're getting extremely low on this. So, this is our concealer. We're probably not going to make it all month with this concealer, but this is what we're starting with. It's CoverGirl Ready, Set, Gorgeous. And we'll see how far we get with that one. After today, I don't know. Okay. Then for my eyebrows, let me find it in this box. This is how I felt getting ready, guys. Dig through the box, find what you need. I have this as a L'Oreal, and I can't, look. I got it the same time I got the Milani and the other powder, because I thought that's how you're supposed to do your brows, da-da-da-da-da. And it doesn't have enough. M500 is all I can find on the bottom. But you can't read the writing on here. But I do know that it's L'Oreal and it's for your brows. And then I also have my Physicians Formula, which is one of my newer ones. And it's getting down there. So we're going to try and use that up. And whatever's left of this at the end of the month, I'm done with it. Because it doesn't have a funky smell yet, but I've had it for almost a year. At the end of this month, it'll be just slightly over a year. So I don't like keeping eye products quite that long, just because they go up around your eyes. If I can't use alcohol to sanitize, like with the palette you can, but with something like this you really can't. And so at the end of this month, whatever is left or not left in this is gonna psh. And this is just a setting gel with a little bit of a tint to it that I use for my eyebrows. And then I use the pencil to shape them. And I'm going to use both of those. And then mascara is another one of those, oh my gosh days. Okay. I thought that I had used all of my others up, and I already started like into my samples. So I'm still going to use the Stilla. In fact, that's what I used on my lower lash today. And then I have this Wet n Wild, which I found in the back of my drawer. And it's, what is this called? Lengthen, Prime and Seal, and Lengthen. It's a 3-step product. You get them together. So that is what I did, and I did all 3 steps, and that's what I did on my upper lash. And that's all real lash, there's not fake lash. It's just got the fibers in it. But then, in the back of my drawer, I also found this one. And it's from Wet n Wild, and it's green. It doesn't smell funky. It smells like mascara. So I'm going to use it. By the end of, whatever's left by the end of the month, though, is probably going to, because this is another one that I've had for a while. These I haven't had as long. This one I've had a little bit longer. So those are the mascaras we're going to use. The eye primer we are going to use, where are you at? There you are. The Mannakadar, Step 1. And I got that one in one of my subscription boxes, and that's the one I want to try and use. It's what I've been using, and I have not made much of a dent at all in it. As you can see, we have not made much of a dent at all in that. So I'm hoping by the end of the month we've at least made a dent in it. That's the goal for that one. And then the eyeliner, I have the eyeko and the perfect pencil. Where is that one at? Right there. Okay, this is the black eyeliner. This is the one the blue that I like to put into my waterline. This is the perfect eye/lip pencil from Wish. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but we'll try. And then the eyeko. And this one I've been using for a little bit, so it's probably going to run out before we get through the whole month. And then this is a pencil, and I'm wondering how, you can see how long it is right now, and we'll see how long it is at the end of the month. So, but this is one I like to pop into the waterline on occasion. Lipstick. Okay. For moisturizing my lips, I am going to be using this BURTS BEES Mango. I've used it all winter long. I still have quite a bit left. You can see it. So I'm hoping that by the end of the month, we'll be through with this one. I have probably 4 more on standby ready to go, because I really love the BURTS BEES. My lips were really bad one time, and the only thing that helped it was the BURTS BEES. So I highly recommend the BURTS BEES. And I'm going to be using this lip scrub, which is from Trust Fund Beauty, and it is called Lipgasim. I used it today before I did my makeup. I did this lip scrub, and I let it sit on there and really worked it in, rubbing my lips together. And it felt really good. And then I wiped it off, and my lips were a little bit red, but they looked really good. And it got a lot of the dead skin off. And then I went on with the chapstick, and then while I did the rest of my face, I left the chapstick on, and then I did my lip color. By the time I got to my lip color, the chapstick was pretty much gone, and the pencil lighted on really well. And I don't think that my lips look horribly bad. If you've seen my videos lately, you've noticed that right in the middle here, I've had a lot of loose flaky skin because it's been really dry and peeling in the middle. This took all that off. Just off. So we're going to be using that and see how far we get with that. And then lipsticks. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy for a project pan to have this many lipsticks and this many lip pencils, but I want to explain something to you really quick here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they're the tiny lingeries, and if you just look, it looks like they're completely full, but they're not. That is just an illusion. The actual part is like this little tiny area inside here, and like this one is, I have trouble digging some of these out to use them, so I don't think it's going to be long before we use some of these up. So the ones I'm using are of course, I can't get them in order, right? Of course not. We'll get in there. That's the one I have on today, but I'll tell you that when we get there. Okay, first one is Ruffle Trim. I'll hold it up here in just a second. Let me find the, and it's the Sorme brush that I'm using with it that I got in a Lib Monthly. Those are the two. I'm using those two together. I think they work well together. So anytime you see this one, or it's listed in the bottom, because I will list everything, even though I'm doing Project Pan and I'm going to be using constantly, I will still have them listed. Anytime you see this color, I have that lip liner on. Okay, I'm going to move some of this stuff out the box. So we still need just a few more things after these lips. But I want to be able to pile things back in this box, especially all these little lips going everywhere. Okay, the next one is Exotic, and it is, I'm using the IBY blush. Oh my gosh, it's IBY in the color Blush, and I'm using that with that one, and that's actually what I have on my lips today, and I don't think they look bad together. I went through and I swatched every lip liner I had to find a lip liner to go with these, because it's a little easier with these smaller ones with smaller doe foots to have a lip liner. Okay, next one is of course last one I pick up, Embellishment. And I'm using the Ulta Berry. It's the Ulta Berry. And that's the lipstick, and I think they look really good together, and that's what I'll be using too. That's number 3. We're halfway through it. Okay, then need Honeymoon, which I think is this one. Yes, it is. Honeymoon, and I'm using number 18 from Wish lip liner, and I think they look really good together. And then we're going to use Teddy, and it is with the Rock and Rose lip liner. This is just a lip liner that I found at Walgreens, and it is from Jordana. So that one, and then Beauty Mark and 03 from Wish lip liner. That's those there, and I think they work really well together. So that's the 6 lip products, actually 12 lip products, counting the liners, that I'm going to be using throughout this month. I'm not going to use any other colors. Because I don't think that there's a whole lot left in these. I've been using these for a while, and it's just time they need to be done. And then the hand cream that I'm going to use, even though I hate to use it up, because I love the smell, and it smells like my grandpa, but maybe once it's gone, maybe the bottle will still smell that way, and I'll still be able to open it up and just smell it. I just love that smell. But anyway, this is from the Fortune Cookie Soap Box, and it's Father Christmas. And it smells like my grandfather's pipe. Exactly. And I love to put it on. It reminds me of him every time I do. And then the setting spray that I'm going to be using is the NYX Matte Finish Finny Matte. And I would say there's probably about half a bottle left. Don't spray it on like crazy. Okay, for bronzer, we're going to be using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, which smells wonderful, like a tropical vacation, and that's the most I've used out of it, because I don't contour a lot. I do a little bit on the cheeks and down the nose, just a little. But that's about it. So it's going to take me a while to get through that. So I went ahead and put that in this project pan. And then the blush is going to be the Tarte from the Rainforest collection in, I just knocked the thing off my mirror. My mirror, oh my gosh. In the color Celebrated. And it's my favorite blush. I love to wear it. I'm wearing it today. But I've barely made a dent. I can still see, what is that, a tree in the middle or a river in the middle? I can still see it. It's starting to go away, but it's still there. Okay. And then for highlight, okay, you all think I'm crazy now because I'm using the ELF Baked Blush for my highlight. I'll show you why. Because my skin tone and the way this blush, this blush is, I could not use this for a blush if I wanted to. Look at this. And so it makes the perfect shade of highlight for my skin. So that's what I'm going to use it for. And we'll see. That's why it's still a perfect, almost perfect dome. Because I couldn't use it for a blush after I got it. And it's like, well, what can I use it for? I don't want to just, you know, I already used it. I can't give it away. So I was playing with it one day and I swatched it and I was like, highlight my world with that one. And that is everything that is in this project pan. Like I said, I will keep you guys updated on when we go through stuff, and then we'll add stuff. It's something, if we run out of something, one product, we will rotate something else in when we rotate that one out. And I'm hoping that we can get through quite a few of these products, because some of them, if we don't get through them in this month, they're going to have to go. That's why I want to only do it for a month, because I know that there's some in here that if we don't get through it, it's going to have to go. So that's everything for this video. Sorry I was gone for a couple days, but I was busy swatching and checking and deciding, and that was a lot of deciding to do, guys. I put 97% of this on my face every day. So, we'll see. And of course I did tell you that I did my eye look with the Swamp Queen palette from Bunny. Tarte. It's her collab with Tarte. I think that they're beautiful. They do have some glitter fallout because there's quite a few glitters in here. And it's hard to find just a matte. But I made it work. I made it work. I don't know how, but I made it work. And I don't think it turned out too bad. So, anyway, you guys have a wonderful Easter with whatever you do. Please have a blessed, wonderful day. And play the pranks. Just do the safe ones. Don't hurt anybody. Alright guys, that's my video for today. I want to thank you all for taking the time to come and watch my videos. I love all of you. And we'll see you in the next one.